Feel that, Lee? A moment when time comes to a standstill. A man's life hangs by a breath.
Hi, I'm Mike Caren. I'm the writer, director, and producer of Strike the Wind, a faith-based Western drama about two people struggling to find their way in an unforgiving land.
The bullet went deep. I had to dig it out.
With what, a tall hatchet?
Strike the Wind has all the definitive Western elements, but it goes deeper into the human experience that we all recognize. Our story centers on Rosa Kovac, a young Romani woman who's been abandoned by her husband, and she clings to her tiny plot of land as her only means of survival.
I don't care. This is my land, and I'll die before I let him have it.
I was really interested in this project because of the character, first of all. I typically play bad characters, and I feel that Rosa has the quality of all this negative bad characters, but she's not bad. She's definitely a representation of different culture, very genuine, and I think it's important to have those characters in film, yeah.
Where am I?
In my camp,
Who are you?
someone who does not demand answers when she's a guest.
One day, Rosa comes across Lee Birdwell, a wounded drifter searching for his wife, whom he claims was kidnapped, though we find out later she was the very woman who ran off with Rosa's husband.
Quit dancing around it and tell me.
Rosa.
Your lips say one thing, your eyes say something else, and the way you act is something different altogether.
So what drew me to this project was, first of all, I love Westerns. I think probably my top 3 movies are all Westerns. So that kind of is a dead giveaway. And then I really like the Birdwell character. He's the take on The Man with No Name, but he has a really great character arc, right? And so he comes in and he's real stoic, and then he kind of loosens up once he really meets the true love of his life, which I think is Rosa in this film. So I had a great opportunity to bring that. Plus, Birdwell is very stoic, so as an actor, that's very difficult to play because I can't be very demonstrative. It's very subtle, the things that I do and say, and it's all in the face and not so much my actions. So it was a very challenging character.
What do you want?
I don't want anything. I only wish to speak to you for a moment.
There is wanting something.
Rosa's life is forever altered when Ellie Bertram, a British missionary, befriends Rosa in the face of bigotry and becomes a voice of hope in Rosa's fractured life.
Teach me to dance.
Not only 2 things can turn a man's head: saddlebag full of money and the face of a pretty woman. Mike Caren, got to take an acting class with him. Read about Ty Cuddy and I was all in. Just had a good connection. I was like, anything you're doing, I'd love to be a part of.
We had a great script. A script that spoke on many levels. Watching Westerns in the 60s and 70s, I mean, what boy didn't want to be in a Western someday? And this was my chance to do it.
Mr. Birdwell, I trust your journey into our fair city was well worth your effort.
And you beat Samuel Tucker.
That I would.
I should have left you bleed to death.
Would have been easier on both of us.
I came out of a very troubled life as a young man, so stories that have redemptive themes are very close to my heart. But too often, Christian films are derided for being poorly written and poorly acted. I want to help change that with compelling stories that reach a broader audience. Strike the Wind is a film that Christians can feel confident recommending to friends and co-workers.
Rosa, I need money. I have to go.
So, go! Go and get yourself shot in the leg again, or maybe in the stomach, or maybe in the head this time. You seem to be fine without the use of your brain.
I hope this movie will deepen cultural differences, nourish the empathy in people. I hope people will stop judging sometimes book by its cover.
I like to hear your voice. Is that enough to keep you here?
What do you want from me, Rosa?
Teach me to dance.
This was a very entertaining movie. It's just fun to watch from beginning to end. There's fight scenes, there's shootout scenes, there's great characters, just a lot of depth in there. Yep. And then second of all, I really hope that people take away really the true moral of the story. I think that is, your true love may be right around the corner. You might be fooling yourself today, but if you just open your eyes, you'll find, you might find something different.
Bit disappointed, Lee.
You can have it out right here if you're set on it.
Would be a tad one-sided, wouldn't you say?
Just tell me straight for once. Do you want me to leave or stay? You know what I'm asking.
I don't.
Yes, you do. I'm asking if you have feelings for me.
Even when you're surrounded by dead ends and death and not knowing when, the next gunfight's gonna happen, that there's that shred of hope, shred of possibility. And I think that's where this narrative kind of leads, is just to keep the heart open to that possibility.
This is a great film for a husband and a wife to be able to sit and watch together. I think there's a great love story that's being formulated, and I think that guys will really like the action that happens in it. The role I play is pretty unsavory at times, but good prevailed. And I think that's a beautiful part of the message as well.
Oh, no.
I'm dying, Lee.
It cannot be.
I don't know where my soul's going. And I am scared.
You ever see a city on fire, Miss Kovacs? It lights up for miles around.
I invested a good amount of my own money into this project because I believe in the story, and more importantly, I believe in the message. Our goal now is to reach the funds to complete this project by autumn of 2025. Why don't you come alongside us and be a partner? Be a contributor to this worthy mission. Help us touch hearts and lives through story. Thank you.